Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do an easy 2-hour meal prep with fun, high-protein meal ideas that help you reach your daily protein goals. We're gonna prep breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and dessert. And we're gonna start with the dessert because it needs some time to set in the freezer. We're gonna make peanut butter, frozen yogurt, date bites. So first we're gonna mix Greek yogurt with peanut butter. I'm using full fat Greek yogurt because then the bites won't get icy in the freezer. So we need about half a cup of Greek yogurt and 2 tablespoons of unsweetened peanut butter. And then we just stir to combine. The ready mixture should look like this. Next, we're gonna remove the pits from the dates. I'm making 6 servings, so I have 6 dates here. Next, we're gonna press each date down with a glass to smash them. Next, we're going to top them with the yogurt peanut butter mixture. They go into the freezer to set for 1.5 hours. For breakfast, we're gonna make a frittata. So first we're just gonna crack the eggs into this bowl. Next, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of oregano, a pinch of salt and pepper, and low-fat shredded cheese. And then we stir. Next, we're gonna cook the veggies for about 5 minutes. You can use any of your favorite vegetables. I'm using mushrooms, zucchini, and bell peppers. Next, we added the egg mixture on top and lightly stir. Next, we transfer it into the oven and bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. And here is the ready frittata. I reheat this in the morning and serve with both bread. Some weeks I find it hard to come up with ideas for meal prepping. That's why I love using the Recipe app. Instead of scrolling endlessly through my notes app, social media, or screenshots, I can have all my favorite recipes in one place. I can add recipes straight from my website, my notes app, or even from my Instagram and YouTube videos, so everything stays organized in one place. Another feature I've been using a lot is the meal planner. I can drag and drop recipes into my meal plan and Recipe automatically creates a grocery list for me. It even groups everything by category, which makes grocery shopping so much faster. I've noticed that planning my meals this way saves me time and makes meal prepping so much easier. So if you're like me and want to make meal planning stress-free, definitely give Recipe a try. I'll leave the link for you in the description. Thank you so much, Recipe, for sponsoring this video. For lunch, we're gonna prep crunchy peanut noodle salad. I just marinated some chicken in garlic infused olive oil, lime juice, chili flakes, paprika, salt, and pepper. And now we're gonna cook the chicken and the noodles. I'm gonna cook the chicken for about 4 minutes per side. For the noodles, I'm using these rice noodles. The rice noodles are now cooked, so I'm gonna rinse and drain the noodles. While the chicken is cooling down, we're gonna make the dressing. So we need 6 tablespoons of peanut butter, 3 limes, and 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 3 tablespoons of honey, three tablespoons of sesame oil, I just forgot to say, but I just added chili flakes, and lastly we're gonna add half a teaspoon of ground ginger. Next, we're gonna divide the dressing into these glass jars. 2 tablespoons is 1 serving, so we made a bit extra. So we're gonna put the rest of it in the fridge. This has about 10 servings, so have a ready dressing for the whole week. Next, we're gonna add the chicken. And next, we're gonna add the noodles. Next, we're gonna add chopped carrots. And red cabbage. And sugar snap peas. And chopped green onions. Then I store these in the fridge. They last in the fridge for about 3 days. If you're wondering why I made 6 servings, I always prep also for my boyfriend. Then just before serving, I pour everything into a bowl and toss. Such a fun and tasty lunch idea. For snack, I'm gonna make high protein mango chia pudding. So I'm just gonna add all the ingredients into this bowl. I'm making 6 servings, so I'm gonna add 12 tablespoons of chia seeds, and 3 cups of high protein Greek yogurt, and 2 cups of mango puree. This one is made of 100% mango, but you could also just add mangoes into a blender and make your own mango puree. I'm just using the store-bought one to save time. The mango puree itself already makes the chia pudding quite sweet, so I'm only gonna add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Next, I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. If you want to add extra protein, you can add 3 scoops of vanilla protein powder. And then we just stir to combine. Now I'm gonna let it set for about 15 minutes so it's easier to spoon into jars. When the yogurt mixture has set, we're gonna top them with melted dark chocolate. I just melted 3 pieces of 80% dark chocolate in the microwave. And we'll also sprinkle crushed peanuts on top. These are such a fun and easy, healthier dessert idea. I store these in the freezer and let them defrost for about 15 minutes before serving. For dinner, we're gonna make hot honey salmon bowls. So first we're gonna make a marinade for the salmon. So we need 3 tablespoons of garlic infused olive oil. If you don't have IBS, you can also use regular olive oil and just add about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then we need paprika. Oops. Juice of 1 lime. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And a pinch of pepper. Next, we're gonna mix the marinade with the salmon cubes. Now I let it marinate for about 5 minutes because I'm trying to get everything done quickly. But if you're not in a rush, let it marinate up to 30 minutes. While the salmon is marinating, we're gonna make the hot honey sauce. So we need 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. 3 tablespoons of hot sauce. 3 tablespoons of honey. And chili flakes to taste. I'm adding about half a teaspoon. Next, we're gonna cook some rice and the salmon. We're gonna cook the salmon cubes for about 2 minutes per side. We're gonna cover them with the lid and flip them after 2 minutes. Next, we'll add the sauce and let simmer for a few minutes. Serve the salmon and rice with cucumbers and steamed edamame and avocado. Lastly, I like to add sesame seeds on top. Almost forgot, I also like to add chopped green onions on top. And here is the ready dinner. It's packed with protein, healthy fats, and flavor. And here are all the ready meals. Those were all the meals I meal prepped today. I'll add the written recipes to the description box as always. If you're looking for more easy, healthy, high protein meal prep recipes, check out my meal prep ebook. I'll add the link down below. Let me know in the comments what kind of recipes you would want to see next. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. I hope you tried the recipes. Enjoy!